Hey guys, it's Lyak here, and in this video, I'm going to be bringing you guys another top 5. And in this top 5 is going to be top 5 most underrated weapons for PvP. I made a top 5 underrated weapons before this, so go ahead and check that out. Link will be in the description, and a pop-up will show at the end of this video. So make sure to go watch that. That video is actually poor quality in terms of like voice and editing, but my points and gameplay are worth a watch, so I'm sure you'll enjoy the video. Now, as much as I want to include almost all the weapons from that top 5 underrated weapons list again, like Chaperone, Hardlight, and Monte Carlo, since they're also underused still, yet destroyed in their own way, they would probably be at the top of this list, considering that the Chaperone is the farthest range shotgun in the game right now, and Monte Carlo is probably one of my favorite exotics of all time, and it's still a beast. I won't be mentioning those weapons in this list, as I want this list to be completely new, so think of those weapons as honorable mentions. Either way, you should still try out those weapons, as I'm sure you'll be surprised by how effective they are, especially in this meta where things like Isoluna and sidearms dominate. I should also add that all the weapons I listed from that video were buffed so that they're even better than they were before back in year 2, further proving my point on how insanely good they are. It's fun to have a change, so go ahead and watch that video and try out these weapons and those weapons. Just before I start this list, I want to say that I'm going to try to target a variety of weapons rather than weapons of a similar archetype, as there would be little to no reason to really include them on this list as well. And I want to showcase weapons that are rarely used, weapons that are said to be bad. I'm not aiming for weapons that are slightly underrated, as other weapons deserve much more credit. This list isn't in any order whatsoever, and there are a lot more underrated weapons than the weapons I listed in this video, so please don't be negative about my list. One last thing I want to say is please make sure to like and subscribe and turn on the notifications bell, as it will help support my channel and it will help you guys be notified whenever I upload. That being said, let's get right into this list. Okay, so first up on this list is the Palindrome. This gun is so underused. I've never seen anyone kill me with this weapon. Same with the Icebreaker. Nobody uses these weapons. I never get killed by these weapons ever. Okay, so as you can tell, that's a joke. But, okay, so the real first weapon on this list is the Worlds to Come. Now, the role I have in this weapon is quick draw, it has performance bonus, which gives you additional ammo, and it has rangefinder. What makes this gun so special? First of all, the stats on this weapon are a lie. Like, it says it has no range, no stability. This fusion can outrange and outgun a lot of the fusion in this game. This is probably one of the best fusions, by far. It helps even more the fact that I have great perks. I also have Smallbore on my fusion, but for some reason Smallbore decreases the accuracy on it. I don't know why, so I use performance bonus always. And as you can see from the gameplay, like I'm just melting people. In this gameplay, I got a sum of all tiers. I was doing pretty good with this fusion. I was like mapping people. People say the silence visual is good. No, you need this. It's a dead orbit weapon, so go to dead orbit, get some packages going. Go do it now. This is probably like the most underrated weapon on this list. The fact that I use this weapon in sweats a lot, and I played a lot of good players. I don't think I've went negative a single game with using this fusion. That just goes to show. Coming in the number 2 spot, we have the 2020 AMR7. Now, you would probably think this weapon is complete garbage. Well, it's actually not that bad. Snipers are in a bad state right now, so it makes this gun seem like it's a lot worse. With my god roll especially, I have like the best possible roll we can get on any sniper. Like, it has short gaze and ambush, hidden hand, which gives you the hidden aimbot, all those magic trick shotting abilities. Quick draw, which is arguably the best sniping perk to have, honestly. And it has unflinching. And in this meta, unflinching can be really useful because snipers have horrible flinch these days. So the reason why this weapon is so underrated is because the impact on this weapon is extremely low. So you can't really double body someone, and you can't like one shot headshot anyone off res. This sniper is still useful. This is one of the most accurate snipers I've used. It feels light. It's like a lighter version of an LDR, but a lot weaker. Recently, I was playing with a little kid. I was trolling him, and I don't have the footage yet, but I'll show you that sooner or later. It's a really fun weapon to use, and it's pretty good. I was like destroying that guy. Like usually in my trolling videos I don't go off, but this video I was going off because you'll see it in the video. Honestly, just use this weapon. It's really good. If you have a good roll like mine, just try it out. The third weapon on this list is going to be the Vision Stone. Now, I've been using this weapon for a long time, ever since it first came out. I had a few months I was close with it, surprisingly. This weapon's just really good. Baby version of Monte Carlo. And it has better perks for PvP. So, honestly, it's basically just a Monte Carlo version. Like, you put the Monte Carlo ornament, the golden ornament on, it's basically this. Ability on this weapon's good. The range on our rolls aren't that good, but on this weapon, it's pretty good. Just give it a try. This like, is basically the Monte Carlo. Like I said, Monte Carlo is amazing, and so is this weapon. Go farm trials. Oh wait, you can't really play trails anymore. Go farm those auto rifle packages. That's the only way you can get this gun now. and hopefully you get it, because you can't really get the adept version, but the regular version is just good enough. Like honestly, like auto rifles, a lot of rifles are underrated, but this is one of the extremely underrated auto rifles, so I had to put this on the list. The fourth weapon that's going to be on this list is going to be the Fabian strategy. I remember when this weapon used to be one of the worst weapons in the game, and now it's one of the best. No one's using this weapon, and yeah, it melts people. Why is this weapon so good and underrated? Well, someone's rushing you with a shotgun, bam, just spray them, and then you won't have a chance. Like, if someone's from distance, melt them from a distance. This thing has a lot of range, a lot of stability. You think Fallout's good? Well, it is, but this weapon's good too. Let's just say that. And it helps when shotgun rushers with shade stipper rushing you, because you can just kill them, because everyone hates Night Stalkers, am I right? In the gameplay, I'm outgetting people with like Ice Luna, Palindrome. Might be because their shot's bad, which probably is, but honestly, if your shot's good, you can outgun people with those weapons. Exotic perk on this weapon is just so good. That's also the reason why I decided to put this weapon on the list, and the Vision Stone, even though they're technically the same rate of fire, but this weapon is so unique just because of the exotic perk. Great perks, great stats, and overall an amazing weapon. So go try it out. Go get rank 3 in the gunsmith, because honestly it's extremely worth it. And the final weapon on this list, last but not least, is the Fever Remedy. This weapon is extremely good. It's not really that underrated, since I've seen a few videos of people farm melting with it, and it's got a lot more explosion than the other weapons on this list, but it's still really good. It can compete with like Palindrome and Ice Luna. The only bad thing about this weapon, that stability is hard to control a little bit. Stability takes time to get adapted to. The range isn't as good just because it has set perks, but other than that, this weapon's insanely good. The main thing on this weapon that can help compensate for the lack of range and stability on this weapon is the fact that it's the only hand cannon at this rate of fire that can one shot to the head and one shot to the body. Kill someone and you proc reactive reload, you hit someone in the head and the body, you'll kill them. It's that good. Anyway, that's gonna be this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this list. Make sure to comment any underrated weapons you guys have or feel like deserve more recognition. Just before I end the video, I want to say a few other honorable mentions, which are Settle's Regime, Bad Juju, and Boolean Gemini, but I felt like they weren't that underrated, even though they're all really great weapons. I feel like these weapons didn't deserve as much recognition as the weapons in the video. Anyway, that's gonna be the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.